Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more Your Turn to Die. I just looked at his face again and started laughing. What is that expression? Um, anyway. In the last one, we made our way to the exit, but it was blocked, and then we had a memory of dying. That's fun. And in this one, well, we're starting the main game once again, so let's get to it. Gashu is on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you for once again participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, so that's why we couldn't open it. But as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Please use it if you are the person in question. Oh yeah, that was us. We took Q-taro's tablet. Whoops. That is all for my warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen. It's starting. A second main game. Sorry, Q-taro. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game. The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. The vote will be split into two parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. There are 8 presently alive, this would be 4. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is decided by narrowing it down from 8 to 4 to 1. Of importance are the 4 roles. First is the commoner. This is a normal role, which has no power. The second is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as the sacrifice, all will perish. The third is the sage. By the power of holy divination, they can know who the keymaster is. The fourth is the sacrifice. This is a card of reversals, which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as the victim. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die. So it is also an accursed card. In exchange, the sacrifice can vote twice. And if they win, they can escape together with one person of their choice. I like the little heart, it's cute. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first, if the sacrifice is in the tie, the sacrifice wins. If the keymaster is in the tie, all perish. If both the sacrifice and the keymaster are tied for first, the keymaster takes priority, and all perish. The distribution is 1 keymaster, sage, and sacrifice. All others are commoners. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to be... Huh? Hey, Gashu! Miley? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for yourself? Apologies for the video malfunction. The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone. What just happened there? Internal discord, internal strife, let's go! Though we already knew that was happening. It seems like Gashu is genuinely trying to help us, but he is just as bound by the rules as everyone else, so there's only so much he can do, I think. Because he doesn't feel sadistic like the others did. But also, I do think that entire thing with the chip was just awful. He might be in on that. He might not. This could be an act, but I'm going to hope for internal strife. Before me are strange familiar desks. You're here. You're early, Keiji. What was that earlier? Meow. Gashu, what's going on? Explain yourself. Kinda feels like this won't be a normal main game.
It's starting all over again.
Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me?
You, what's this transgression Miley mentioned?
Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
Don't tell me it's about the wallet.
Huh?
That reaction seems to indicate it's not.
Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed.
Yeah, right, jackass. It's you who's gonna decide what counts as a discretion, a transgression, isn't it?
Gashu.
Call it Miley. I want to see where this is going. At least call Miley, so she can hand down a judgment of any misconduct.
Miley is the floor master for floors 1 and 2. I cannot do that. Then call Safalin. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Please, be our impartial judge.
What are you laughing at, asshole?
I am joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry over misconduct.
You goddamn...
Now then, let the second main game.
Hang on.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled. Damn it! So it's starting after all. Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now we shall begin the second main game.
An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again. This horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hands, okay? It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we?
Then and now. It's totally different. We're allies by now. We spend way more time together.
And then will you die?
Let's find our resolve. You said that in the first main game, right, Q-taro? Damn it! Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time, so be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content.
Gashu quietly sat down in a chair, and once again the main game began. Well, Keiji, what's up? First, let's discuss to get 4 candidates, who should survive and who can die.
Okie dokie, seems you're ready.
Hold up, Keiji. Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who has the sacrifice and keymaster without going around suspecting each other.
If everyone speaks honestly.
I wouldn't. If I was the sacrifice and gave the card to someone, I wouldn't. I wouldn't talk about who I traded. Would they lie?
At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth, now can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates.
Uh-huh. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest.
Yep. And also, if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is gonna be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die. This guy should die. It'll be cruel and leave no trace of any bonds we've got.
Fine, I get it. I'm on board, Keiji. Also, I noticed you put your makeup back on. It looks good. And so, I'm gonna say it. So, you're the most suspicious in my book.
Huh?
Wait, Rekko, So contributed so much to our escape. I know that, but then who do I vote for? I can't possibly choose anybody else. If I'm gonna vote, It's gotta be for So. This is how I really feel. So, get a grip and be honest. Clear out our doubts. Seems I just don't click with people who speak from emotion. Shut up! I'm telling you. Say what you're really... Then I'm fine being the first candidate. Why did he change so much? What's different? What happened so? I don't like just how agreeable he's gotten. It's weird. After all, I am the sacrifice. There it is. That's how it goes. Were you even listening to us? This ain't the time to say your role. Was there a rule against confessing your own? So I see. Sorry, Keiji. I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know. I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that? He's just playing to survive, and I get that. He's not the sacrifice. There's no way. He's saying that just because he doesn't think the actual sacrifice will out themselves. But, like... God damn it, man. Again, I can't fault him for trying to survive. It's just, god damn it, bro. He's got some no good idea again. I mean, we have to... Listen, we can't we have to promote discussion. If he can nominate someone, that's fine. Understood. If it'll advance the discussion, go ahead. You're so calm, Miss Sarah. I nominate Kanna. Bastard! Now what are you saying? Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? Shut the hell up! Ain't it you who used her? After using her so cruelly, is So trying to betray her? So, you're giving Kanna time to vindicate herself. Huh? Sure thing. Let's have a discussion about Kanna's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her. Kanna, at first she just holed up in So's room. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth, damn it. Let's see. Kanna was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. So... I hate you, bro. You're such a bastard. Again, I get it now. You're just trying to survive because... Like, you were agreeable before because you genuinely thought there was a way out. But now that you're cornered again, well... Well, you gotta do what you can, and I understand that, but you're still an asshole. Hindrance? Like, you're really gonna throw this poor girl under the bus for that? Like, it wasn't even when Q-taro did it the first round, when he pointed out the three, when, like, he was promoting discussion, and he's like, listen, if I'm suspicious, vote for me, I get it. But So it's just like, no, I'm the sacrifice, and you know what? Kanna sucks shit, die. And it's like, what the hell, dude? Kanna looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. I couldn't blame her. I'm sure you understand, Sarah. You can extract statements from them. And also, you've got a new weapon, too. Huh? You know, from when we were searching together. Your shrewd detective vision. When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. I can do that? Now let's get to it, partner. Well, let's start from the bottom, just to keep it easily organized. And yet, So's abandoned her. Piece of shit. If I just had some material to counter with. Kanna isn't a hindrance. Kanna. Though, later in the training phase, did seem like she was acting alone. Is that true? But well, through this latter half I was knocked out, so I hardly got a clue. In that case, I can't rely on him. Oh, I just saw her thing flash. I pointed at the screen as if... Jesus. I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper, too. Just now, I felt like So's first statement caused someone's expression to change. Well, their expressions change. I should check on them. Mm-hmm. Kanna, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case, I just have to inspire Kanna's heart.
Oh, so we're doing this again. Yeah, that's fine. I can button mash on the heart. Epilepsy warning, just by the way. There's a lot of flashing here.
Kanna, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine, you can get mad. Let what's in your heart come right out. Kanna? She isn't a hindrance at all! So saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Kanna the one who did hacking first?
Huh? Hold your horses. How do you mean that?
Kanna did hacking? Sheesh, you never make yourself clear.
Please, tell us about this in a little more detail.
Okay. Interesting. Kanna did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking.
What kind of hacking was it?
I figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Does that mean Kanna is adept with computers too?
So it wasn't Q-taro who, learned the password from us. Kanna figured it out.
But how did she figure it out? Did she know our dad's name?
Or did she legit just hack in somehow with a tool?
You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned.
Alright, Sarah. Let's advance the discussion like this.
Yes.
Extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items to use them as evidence, or have statements duke it out to find discrepancies.
Yeah, I know how this works, thanks. It's really concerning. We don't have much time for discussion. Then how about you explain everything yourself, So?
I am explaining what a useless girl Kanna is.
Don't talk about people like tools, god damn it! So had been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly I looked at So's hands and was struck by how clean he kept them, even in these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany, that there might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password from finger marks left on the keys.
I mean, yeah, that's not hacking, that's just figuring stuff out. But, like, it's useful.
I extracted a new statement.
But also, that's impressive because you'd have to... Because it's a name. I don't know Sarah's dad's name.
But, like, you'd have to figure out the letters. And then piece together what the password is from those letters. Like, and you could brute force that, depending on how long the name is, but still. Does this mean Kanna is adept with computers too? I heard they taught programming in middle school now, but to think they even teach hacking. I'm pretty sure they don't. But what password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. The password to start up the laptop. And so, they lied about not knowing the password then. Kanna, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack, but rather you solved the password for the laptop itself? Yes. I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password, and my fingers left marks, little bits of dirt from when I pressed the keys. That's very impressive to figure out, because I'm looking at my own keyboard, and, like, I couldn't tell you what keys I pressed last. And, like, I do use some keys more than others, for sure. Like, that's just how typing works. And, like, I couldn't tell you which keys I pressed most from that. So, like, that's freaking impressive. When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began.
Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah?
That it does. That it does. It's unusual. Because we thought So shared the laptop so that he could learn the password from us.
But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the laptop with everybody?
Yes.
Then there was no reason to join forces.
That's wrong. So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone.
Kanna, sorry to say, but there was another reason.
Eh? Why did So share the laptop with us?
He wanted to view the Sarah folder.
Because that password he didn't know. Because he didn't know our mom's name. He awakened to goodness. He wanted to be friends. And, like, again, I do believe that, like, when we were working together, when he could find an exit, he did genuinely believe what he was doing. But now that... Like, I do genuinely believe that. I don't think he's just straight up a loose cannon. Because, he's just a person. He wants to survive with anyone, with anyone else, and he doesn't want to be a bastard. But it just so happens that being a bastard is the best way to achieve his goals. Yeah, I think that's it. To look inside the Sarah folder on the laptop.
Yep, that's gotta be it. The Sarah folder has a separate password, which was the name of Sarah's mother. You gotta be kidding. So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this?
Huh? What of it?
Why you?
Hold on a second. What deal is this? Don't sweat it. It's just between us.
I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go, but it seems there was a deal going on behind sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything about this suspicious deal. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop.
I was surprised. Q-taro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom door. Kanna heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't intend to hear him out, but Q-taro was so serious I just couldn't turn him down. And it turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah?
I mean, that's true. We did benefit from that. I mean, I had a responsibility, you know. When the token gather and subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Even the laptop I'd managed to get my hands on, I handed it over in exchange for So's tokens. I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear?
Is that really the only reason?
Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing.
Blackmail. Is there really nothing? Oh, I think So blackmailed you with the knowledge that you used the damn cards. But we'll get to that in just a second. So said that's not a bad deal. And he also said, maybe we'll reconcile, so Kanna got really happy. Kanna still believes in the goodness and So. I don't think she's, as I said, I don't think she's completely wrong, just not in this situation. Because these types of situations can and do bring out the worst in people. So witness Q-taro placing, yep, that's exactly it. Yes, I do. I do think he blackmailed you. Q-taro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail?
What you saying?
We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was all clearly pictured. Q-taro placing the roll cards. And So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is? No way! Q-taro was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor? Meow? A traitor? Is that really the case? Or is there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Q-taro be a traitor?
Why'd you do a thing like that? Where'd you get the cards, Q-taro?
Please say something, Q-taro.
Security cameras? What do you mean?
Huh?
We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras?
I mean, the footage is proof. Whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need.
Must be a puppet show.
Huh?
If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Reco, a fake Mishima AI.
I mean, that's not necessarily a fallacy. That could be true.
However, the way his whole demeanor changed. No way, buddy. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like.
You mean...
Looks like he got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers, actors are fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell ya. Learn your lesson.
But...
Talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? And can't take Q-taro lightly either.
Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah.
Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after all, we all looked at the laptop. After we all looked out at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me.
Ugh. I'm doubling down. Screw you, buddy. That was your first trial thing. Hold on. Why did you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Q-taro?
Well, I don't remember.
No way.
It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening.
So surely someone else knocked him out. Then we should find out who did it. Woof. Or meow. It doesn't matter. He says the other thing later. They've got to be a villain. Meow. Woof. The last time I saw Q-taro healthy, wasn't it when we were looking at the laptop? Then, after the sacrifice was passed to me. I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see Q-taro after that. Did Q-taro get the sacrifice and pass it on to us? I don't know. I don't know who had it before us, actually. But thinking about it, just by judge of character, Keiji wouldn't do it. Kanna wouldn't do it. Q-taro would. Like, I don't think Q-taro is inherently a bad person, but he's like So, in that he wants to do what he has to survive. He just channels it a different way. Right? So is a manipulator, whereas Q-taro panics. So I can see him panicking and passing the sacrifice card on to us. Alternatively, I can see So passing the sacrifice card on to us just because it's the best option. We don't have chips. We can't give it back. And same thing with Q-taro. We couldn't give it back. Reco wouldn't do it. Now wouldn't do it. Gin wouldn't do it either. So it's got to be these two who passed it on to us. And I think... Listen, maybe... This is far-fetched, but maybe Q-taro passed the sacrifice card on to us and then went and knocked himself out with the taser in order to draw suspicion away from himself. But also, where the hell did he get the taser? Is the question there. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time. Alright, then we gotta talk about what each of us was doing then.
When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kanna, Sarah, Keiji, and Reco.
After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking at it, Kanna went to deliver the laptop to So.
Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while.
I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back. Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I was searching the pitch black first floor, meow.
Yeah, I believe that.
Wait, if you were searching the pitch black floor, how did you... That either mean... Well, how did you not see Q-taro? And the answer to that is probably just that Q-taro went into that room after you passed through, but it's still weird, right? So, I'm going to trust Gin. Listen, I cannot bring myself to doubt Gin just because he's a child. And he's been so helpful to us as well. So it's just like, I can't do that. So I'm going to assume that, like, Q-taro ended up in the hidden room after Gin got back from the first floor. I was thinking I'd go back to the third floor, but there was a nuisance in the way. Woof. The laughing doll, Miley, meow. It was scary, woof. So Gin was on the first floor until I reunited with him in the Room of Lies. Right, I talked with yep. I think it's because that plan went well that our escape plan could progress. So was really dependable then. And yet... After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking, we sort of split up, went searching here and there. I don't have a whole ass alibi or nothing, but I ain't the culprit. No, I believe you. I also have to keep an eye on everyone's faces just to make sure expressions don't change. People came by the lobby now and then, so I can verify their alibis. Any other questions, cute little detective? He's kind of in high spirits. So was talking with Now in the ruined corridor. About what? Sorry, Kanna just gave So the laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sarah, so Kanna went looking around for her alone. Is that so?
After the sound of the trade and you leaving, Sarah, I went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the room of Rebel, then lost consciousness. Wanna say I couldn't move all of a sudden, and bumped my head on the wall, but... You didn't bump your head on the wall. Okay, that wasn't added, so we can't target that with the taser. I wasn't feeling well, yep. Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kanna came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kanna join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing it could knock out Q-taro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. Huh, that statement just now. Did we... ever... Yeah, it's dangerous, so Gin and I took it in secret. We never talked about the stun gun, so how do you know about that? You know the weapon used as well, so... Huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene, so only Gin and I knew that Q-taro was attacked with a stun gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit, so that settles it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock Q-taro out. Damn it, So! I give. You found me out so easily. So! Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking. Where'd you find a dangerous thing like that, meow? Can't seem to recall. I think he's lying. I actually don't think he did it. I think he just saw the stun gun and went, alright, cool, and then backed off. Meow? Something feels off. You'd really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Q-taro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough.
That can't...
Might be pointless to push any further. So's got no interest of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else.
If we're going to suspect each other, we have to do it now while we have time, huh? Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it. You mean, doubting so we can trust, meow?
That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's acted suspicious.
Come to think of it, I was wondering how Now spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies. There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video. Meow.
Pretty curious about Gein's actions myself. Why do you know how to get to the first floor? Him noticing a secret door just by searching the room of rubble had me tilting my head a bit. You need a better nose than a police dog to do that. If Gein has a sense of smell of both a dog and a cat, then... I mean, he does have a really good sense of smell. Just a reminder, Gein's a human. Sure is, buddy!
Though actually, maybe it was just tough for her to stay in her room because of the fake Mishima. See, no point in suspecting her if we know the reason. Isn't that right, Sarah? If there's no other reason, then sure. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look, so I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again. What sort of video was this? Well, it's possible it was just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible. I won't know unless you tell me. Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah.
So you suspect Keiji, then?
A video I saw with her. There was a guy with glasses, and something like an axe swung at his head.
Yeah, me and Keiji also saw that one.
Then he said Big Sis Sarah's name.
It can't be. That video?
Of course, I don't suspect you or anything, meow. I got scared and left the room right away, but I'm sure that was a victim video. Meow.
It's, the victim video, yeah. So that's how it ended up on the stairs, yes?
Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? Ah, the one I dropped! Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains and this terrifying device started. And just like that, the woman died. And there was a man in front laughing. From behind, he looked like the policeman.
Keiji. Look, buddy, I trust you, but you need to fucking explain yourself now. You can't hide your past any longer.
To me, it looked like he left the woman to die.
Huh, a shocking story.
But it could always be a forgery.
Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is that video real? Or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you.
I can't protect him when I know when... I would like to protect Keiji, but I can't protect him without understanding what the hell is going on. I want to know the truth of that video too.
Miss Sarah, it's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue. Huh? I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Expose the true colors he's kept hidden for so long. I'm counting on you. Expose Keiji by my own hand?
We have to, Sarah.
Ooh. Ooh, exciting. I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well, can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the victim video now, Saw. How about? Mr. Policeman's first trial, well, everybody knows it.
Do we, though? No, none of us have heard about what your first trial was yet, Keiji. Please, don't lie like so.
Boy, that's a shocking comparison to hear. Sorry, I'll reflect on it.
If she didn't see it alone, though. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once, in the monitor room. There's no mistake, Keiji.
So I see.
It's no good to suspect people over dubious information, but we have to. It's you who said to suspect each other so we could trust each other. If we only use concrete information, that wouldn't be suspecting. It'd just be facts.
Aha.
Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two after all. Like what Q-taro said, couldn't it be some sort of fake movie? I think this one. There isn't zero difference between them. The security camera footage had no sound. I admit it's weak evidence, but you can't talk about them like they're identical.
Ugh, makes some sense. Okie dokie, I'll admit that.
Seems whenever you do the first trial as a pair. Friends, sister, student, teacher, any sort of connection. There's no relation between that woman and me, is there?
But we don't know that!
About that, the woman in the video was wearing a police uniform. You're a policeman too, Keiji. Is this just a coincidence?
I give. Ooh, I liked that. This is more, like, conversations like that are always more fun. Okay, let me figure out what I'm saying here. Conversations against an ally like this are always more fun against someone who's obviously suspicious. Like, they have different appeals, but it's fun having just a battle of wits with someone you've been on equal footing with. And, like, you know? But, like, that was intense, because we've been relying on him the entire time, and he's been sort of mentoring us, and then we had to have a battle of wits with him. With So, it was interesting, because he was always a liar, and he's just as intelligent as we are. So, like, there's that battle of wits, too, but, like, against Q-taro and Rekko, it wasn't as... Or false Rekko, it wasn't as interesting, because it's, like... There wasn't any actual build-up to that. There's no rivalry there. There's no rivalry or friendship there. But, like, this is cool to me. I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah.
Please, tell us everything, Keiji.
The video is real. The victim video that Nal saw. And it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara.
Yep. Yeah, I recognize that name from the beginning.
She was my boss ever since I joined the force.